City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars at Hancock-Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So South Alabama's offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Davenport. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Kitchens. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Jaguars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually see big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
This linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a... couple.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense. forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. The quick out. It's a seam wide open. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Kitchens. Lots of running room. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Jaguars have their offense in high gear. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Wants to go up top. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll do it himself. Got some room to run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Forced out of the pocket. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. They'll run it on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gets it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Going up top again. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Sets up the screen. There he goes. Wide open spaces. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Keeps it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time. The defense was able to get a negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Callaway. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. With the catch, it's Bullock. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking for space. It's Bullock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Back to throw, it's Davenport. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. So in coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Jaguars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big. And that brings up a 4th down. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. Covered. Do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. To the air, it's Davenport. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Got room at the 35. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Using his legs, it's Bullock. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Oh, they're after him. Makes a connection. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tulane.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Jaguars will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give out of the gun. He's out past the 35. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Jaguars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the run, it's Bullock. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Rolling right and going deep. Hauls in the deep ball.
What a throw on first down in the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the
fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
They'll try the left side. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going to take a shot at this DB. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Davenport. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That pass is incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some givens, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some 1st downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Toledo is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up by 24 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll send the back in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Bullock. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He'll pull it on the read. Took care of it himself. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Kitchens. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The option look. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked it.
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Buys a little time with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Jaguars with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They just keep firing. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Slides away. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, South Alabama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game.
And it's blocked. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed.
Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Davenport. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. He gets out of bounds, picks up the first down, 30 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Got his man quickly. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Really nice job there by the safety back in the middle of the field. You see his range and the speed. He's able to close on the ball and then knock it away. Nice play.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.